which again, so popular. We'll keep you updated. I know hundreds of those have already been selected, but what we're looking at here is the most spectacular. It's a Rolo status look, is what I would say.
I didn't know the birthday price is so, wow.
$50 off.
Wow.
$50 off.
They surprise me sometimes.
I know.
Thank you, guys.
And look at that texturing in the metal. So it will be $149. It's $99.98. We also have, and the necklace is 15 3/4 of an inch in length, and it comes with a full 1 3/4 inch extender. The bracelet we have in 2 sizes. We have it in small, medium. We also have it in the medium and the large. So quintessential everything we're saying. 5 flex payments on everything. This is Italian craftsmanship at its best. If you want the bracelet, I have fewer than 100 of those to go around.
Oh, wow. You know, I love the fact that I know the sisters who run this particular workshop. I dine with them when I'm in Italy. We're good friends. And this particular design was my idea, actually. And we were at dinner, and I started noodling and drawing, and I said, you know, I see it like, I want to see a Rolo, but I want it kind of textured. Then I want it to look like 2 hands are gathered and holding it, you know, together. So you have that little bit of interest. And of course, one of the sisters is an artist, and she starts sketching it out on her napkin. And the next thing you know, it just starts to take place. And I'm like, ooh, we got to make that. And so we did for you. I cannot believe it's on a birthday price. That's fantastic. This is such a status look. Look at the lobster clasp on it. Look at how big the clasp. And you look at that and you think, wow, that's going to be easy to put on. Let me tell you, in gold, a clasp that size would be $800. The clasp.
Just alone.
Just the clasp. I know, because I've had to replace them before. So let me tell you, but we do it so that it's comfortable for you. I say jewelry should be comfy-wumpy, and it should be easy to put on. And this is. You know, both the necklace and the bracelet. By the way, my mom always says, if you don't buy the suite, you can't wear the suite.
It's true. And these are custom pieces. This is, like you said, Paul, you sat down with the designers in Italy and said, let's, you know, go ahead and see if we can do this. So it's not a piece you're going to see, like we think of a Rolo, you think of a classic Rolo necklace, which we do have in Bellezza, but this is the status Rolo. This is something that was custom made. So if you can do it, especially these birthday prices, right? $15 off the bracelet, $50 off the necklace for the very first time. 5 flex payments would be $11 to get the bracelet home. 5 flex payments on the necklace would be $20 on a status piece that you will have for years and years to come. And you do, you know, we say status, but you become known for these pieces, don't you, Paul?
Well, of course, because they are such recognizable pieces that look like they're gold. So people see them and they think, my goodness, that must have been a fortune. You know, so they see you in that, and the thoughts are, you know, God, I wonder if she got a raise, or if she won some scratch-off tickets, or her husband treated her. I mean, those are the kinds of thoughts that go through people's minds. Now, your friends are going to say, can I try it on? Go ahead. Take it off. Let them try it on. They'll be even more convinced that it's gold, because that's how it feels.
100%.
That's how it feels. That's how it looks. That's what people see. That's how you're going to feel. Imagine how glamorous you would feel if you were wearing a $20,000 suite of jewelry out to dinner. Wouldn't you feel really just gorgeous?
I mean, it's one of those. Wreck. I feel
really?
gorgeous. Oh. Yeah, if I had $20,000 worth of jewelry on, I'd be a mess.
Oh, not me.
I would love the feeling, but no, I would honestly more comfortable in a look like this. That's just
that's the thing. You know, I'll tell you another story. I was at a dinner at a restaurant, and I spotted some of our Bellezza earrings across the room on this lovely lady. She was dining with her husband. So I stopped by the table to say thank you for wearing my earrings and that they look beautiful on her. As I was there, I noticed she had on a solid gold Rolex watch. Do you know how much that is? She had on a diamond you could land a plane on. Do you know how much that is? So she chose to wear Bellezza with those very expensive items because it looks like it's made in the same workshops. It looks like it's solid gold. And with our earrings, they're way more comfortable than anybody else's.
It's so true, Paul. And in many cases, these pieces are made in the same workshops in Italy. There's the same artisans that are doing these creations in solid gold, platinum, right? So that is where they are the master. They truly are. And you said, Paul, it took years to be able to make this happen in bronze and gold. So thank you for making that happen so we can get that look. that status look, that multi-thousand-dollar look and feel, and something you can be 100% confident when you're wearing it. We did this one a little shorter, but also keep in mind, you have almost a 2-inch extender right in the back here. And the necklace, same as the matching bracelet, has that ultra size of lobster-claw clasp. So it makes it easy to put on, it makes it easy to take off. So the bracelet, I wanna say we have final call right now at $54.95. And that flex pay breaks down to $11. And these are both, just to give you an idea, width-wise, these are coming in 11/16 of an inch in the width. So they're good size.
Yeah, I mean, almost 3/4 of an inch. Very, very good size. You know, the other thing, when I see this, I used to have a necklace in my collection that I found on a really good deal. And it was solid gold, and it was about twice the size. And I always thought, oh, should I make this? Can I sell this? What am I gonna do? It just sat in the safe. And I finally decided, you know what? I'm just gonna melt it and make something else. When I went to melt that necklace in 14 karat gold, it was worth $12,000 of gold.
Really?
And I was like, wow. Then I felt bad I was melting it, but then I made it into something better. So I was like, okay, now I don't feel bad anymore. So I do that all the time. I'll pick some old piece of gold, get a deal on it, melt it, and make a new piece of jewelry out of it, because it helps inspire me to bring things like this to you. Because I love to experiment, and I love to find looks that will just really look glamorous and elegant on you. Now see, I think these two bracelets together are kind of fun together, even though they're each one and done. There's the other thing. Do you know the rule for when to stack an important bracelet or not to stack it?
Tell me. One
of you guys told me this. If it is a formal event, only wear one bracelet so that it's the star of the show. And if you're out, with your friends and you got a motor jacket on, whatever, stack it up till you can't bend your elbow.
I love it.
I was like, oh. Yeah, she said that. She said, if you can still bend your arm, you don't have enough on.
It was like our dear Iris Apfel, who absolutely loved her.
More is more, less is a bore.
Yeah, and she would wear those bangles all the way up her arms.
Yeah, she was very glamorous.
She was amazing. Just a very special
So look at how gorgeous this is. Look at again, I talk about the color. So all of these rings are all gold. Look at the color. You can't tell that I don't have a gold bracelet. That's how beautifully we do the color on that bronze. And because it's bronze, it's durable. Now in Canada, when I sell these, I do a demonstration where I drive a car over them. And they won't let me do it here. It's still too dramatic. But let me tell you, it's bronze.
That's the strength that you're showing, right?
Yeah. And the Bronze Age was 6,000 years ago. And the artists in the Bronze Age are the ones who discovered or created the curb link chain. And, here we are, 6,000 years later. We're talking biblical times, right? I mean, here we are 6,000 years later, and we're still surprised and delighted by pure bronze.
It's fascinating. It really is. Okay, here's another close-up look. One of those beautiful chains, status links that you're going to add to your jewelry wardrobe at $50 off today. It is last call. We had 2 sizes in the bracelet, small, medium, and medium large. So last call on the medium large. Actually, last call on both, small, medium, and medium large. Now, the necklace we do have in the gold as well as in the white gold look, okay? In the gold, I have about 100. And in the silver, we have 80 left.
Wow.
Okay, so that's going also. Well, no wonder. My goodness, $50 off. And,
gold on sale. You hardly don't see that, right?
Exactly. Alrighty. Well, we are going to continue to make your dreams come true. As if you went to Italy and bought the most beautiful gold piece. That is what Bellezza is all about. So don't go anywhere. Quick little break, and we're back with so much more.
My face needs a fresher